Tonight, police are not saying how a 7-month-old baby boy died. First Coast News reporter Lana Harris joins us from the scene. And Lana, you spoke with the people at that motel who desperately tried to save this baby.
I did, and it's such a terrible story. I asked them, how are they doing? The whole thing happened just behind me in those bushes right there. They told me they were doing fine. The whole thing hadn't sunk in yet. But of course, no one wants to see a lifeless baby and a parent on the ground crying. They told me they did everything they could to save him.
Over there.
Trinisha Alford says her friend was the first one who saw.
I was in a room in the bathroom and she came in there screaming like, help her, somebody got to help us.
Saw a woman running in the road with a baby and crying hysterically.
She had asked the lady like, what's wrong? And the lady was like, her baby wasn't breathing. So I'm thinking, okay, maybe he's choking or something.
A few doors down, another occupant overheard them.
I was about to get in the shower and I heard these ladies yelling that somebody needed help.
The man who asked us not to show his face is in the military. He says he immediately jumped into action.
I ran over there to try to, do either the Heimlich or CPR, whatever, to try to help.
They say when they got there, the woman had collapsed on the ground.
She was laying on top with the baby, like hugging it, crying, like she just kept screaming, save my baby.
He says he offered to do CPR and the mother gave him her baby boy. That's when Alfred says she started to fear the worst.
His feet had fell out, and then that's when I seen like they was purple.
Still, this service member did what he could.
I tore his onesie so I could expose his chest, see if there's any injuries, because he had blood coming out of his nose. And then once I started doing infant CPR, I felt how hot he was.
He says he suspected the child had already passed, but he didn't want to stop.
I didn't want to stop because his mom was there, so I just kept going. I figured I'd go till the deputy showed up.
He says it wasn't long before the Kingsland Police Department and EMS showed up and confirmed the baby had died.
Because it all happened in like 45 seconds.
Now, at last check, an official cause of death had not been released yet, but the Kingsland Police Department and GBR are currently investigating this, and we'll bring you those updates as soon as we get them. Here in Camden County, I'm Lana Harris, First Coast News, on your side.